All right.
So we see that the Ashanti priests wore 12 jewels on their breastplate. Now the Egyptians never did that. Now it's clear now. It becomes clear that the Levites are the Ashanti. And if you study Asian culture, they clearly say they're descendants of the Ashanti. How is it that that's not off? That's not off at all. That is on point. And don't the Haitians deal with Fudan? And the Dominicans deal with Santeria? Which we know that Levi and Simeon is brothers, but they distant, living on the same island, as the prophecy said. Also, the priest Benjamin brought something up. This is an excellent book and a must-read, From Babylon to Timbuktu, written by Professor Rudolph R. Yahuda Windsor. This brother right here, we know this brother well, and his brother Cole Windsor. Matter of fact, his brother Cole Windsor teaches us Hebrew out in Philly. He says this in the end part of the book, in his notes. He says this in note 48. Professor A.H. Godbey writes that the Hebrew, quote-unquote Jewish, kingdoms of Ghana, or Ghanata, was founded 300 AD by white Libyans, Berbers. Now that's where Godbey said.
Right.
But watch, as much as I admire Godbey for his monumental work, Lost Tribes of Myth, in 1930, I must disagree with him when he says that the founders of the Hebrew Israelite kingdom of Ghanata or Ghana were white Libyans, endeavoring to tell some truth and at the same time trying not to render too much credit to the black races. Godbey contradicts himself. White Libyan dynasty founded amongst the Negro Sirad about 620 AD by Za el-Yemani. Za came from Wargla in southern Algeria. At this time, all the Jews in North Africa were black. If you trace or look for Warla on the map mentioned above, you will discover in particular that the words black Jew is written under the word Wardala. Now let's find this map, because he is mentioning this map. And I think this is the map right here he's talking about. Right here. Hold on. It's right here. This is the map. Well, I'm gonna look for Warlock in particular. Here we go, right here. Here we go, right here. This is it right here, that circle. And you might not can't see it well, but there go the word Warlock. Right there. And all throughout this, it talks about quote-unquote the Moorish and Negro Jews, the Santam Jews, the Menabu Jews, the Dahomian Jews, Beni Ephraim, the black Jews, the Levitical cities right there. That's another Levite city right there. The children of Musa. You see that? It's all right there, Timbuktu. It says so-called Jewish colony. It's all right there. You know damn well ain't no so-called white folks rule that. There you go right there. That's the map right there that is in the book Lost Tribes of Myth. That's what they're speaking about, that Pacific map. It goes on to say, Godbey was professor of the Old Testament in Duke. It says that Godbey was professor of the Old Testament in Duke University. He knew the entire truth about the black Hebrew Israelites or black Jews, but he considered it unwise to reveal everything. Garbe was writing primarily to a white Southern audience in 1930. At this time, the Ku Klux Klan was in its heyday and did not want any repercussions. Moreover, if Garbe had said positively that the Zod dynasty and the original Israelites were black, the power structure and the clergy would have come down on him like a storm of bricks. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? That's fact. What are you talking about? Now getting back, we see, let's look at the images of the Israelites in the diaspora, but in Africa. Israelites of the African dispersion. These are native of the Songhai and Hana of the Tichiboko. Both of these are located in present-day Angola. Early 18th century European explorers into the interior Africa used guides for these Shemitic people. Because of their Shemitic ancestry, they remain separate from Hamitic Africans. Although these Shemitic Africans controlled Africa for thousands of years, they are presently losing all their political power. Their decline began approximately 400 years ago with the initiation of the Atlantic slave trade. One graphic example of the Semitic versus Hamitic rivalry is presently being played out in modern-day Liberia. Another led to the fall of the Hebrew government of Haile Selassie, Ethiopia, between 1970 and 1980. But look at our features. That's our people. Because remember, in them times, they couldn't take pictures. They had to draw the pictures. These are actual pictures of our ancestors. Look at this one. Look at this one.
Oh,
see that? As from present day, also from present day Angola, these are Shemitic Africans, Shemites. The Israelite Hebrew slaves brought to America are related to these same people, all being Shemitic.
You look like a guy, boy. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at it. Look at his beard. His beard is.
Yeah, see it hanging? See his beard hanging? See his beard?
He had it braided. His beard. Yeah.
See that? All the nations that developed from Abraham are Hebrew nations because Abraham was a Hebrew. Ishmaelites, Israelites, all Hebrews, Edomites. The Israelites, while dispersed throughout Africa, were first enslaved by Hamitic Africans who sold them to the Arabs. These unrecognized Arabs served as middlemen between the Hamitic enslavers and the European American buyers. This slave trade fulfilled the curse pronounced on the Israelites by the Almighty some 3,300 years earlier. Look at that.
Look at the features. The features our features are different. It's not all big nose, right. Broad nose.
Right.
It's different features. Like the Mosai said, we were like a speckled bird.
See
my
that?
Heritage, yeah.
No doubt. Look at that.
You look just like a Gadite, man, like a Sioux.
No question. Look at this. Look at this picture. Look at this. Brother with his braids. Look at his sister. Most of the descendants of America's slaves know little or nothing about their Shemitic ancestry. They believe their non-Hamitic features come from being mixed with Native American Indians. Because unlike Hamitic people, Israelites have oval faces and large vibrant eyes, as opposed to the smaller, shallower eyes of Hamitic people. And Israelites come in a variety of skin tones from high yellow to dark brown. Israelites have better hair than Hamitic Africans, and it grows much longer.
That's right.
But Israelite hair will naturally begin to lock at a certain length, approximately 2 inches. Hamites grow little or no facial hair, while Israelites grow a tremendous amount of facial hair.
That's right.
Even some Israelite women are able to grow a mustache and sometimes even a beard. Israelites are forbidden to shave off the hair on their head in faith.